Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to Global Force Wrestling with Amped. My friends, it's time for the aftermath of our biggest event ever, our WrestleMania Bound for Glory last night. It was a good show, I have to say, if I do say so myself. And I'm very happy to say I have 18 subscribers, and one person has watched that episode, and we are now on episode 7. No comments, so I haven't got a comment review to do, okay? But yeah, we opened up tonight with a pre-show bout. In a pre-show bout that had good wrestling and decent match on the crowd. The Bushwhackers defeated the Harm Foundation in 8:15, where Luke Williams defeated Jim Nadine Hart by the pinfall, the battering ram. 65C in terms of ring work, Bret Hart was head and shoulders above everyone else. Now it's quality lifted match. Cole come together match a boost. Luke Williams 56, Butch Miller 57, 66 for Jim and 81 for Bret. No work improvements. Now I'm going to make an announcement. I have got rid of the heel and face divide. Don't feel that that's going to hinder the way these people are. I've just gone on to so don't think this is the way of hindering, heel and faces. Ric Flair and those guys are going to be heels, but it's a way of me being able to book different feuds and move people around a lot easier and book different feuds without having to, have the same people in the big feuds because of the heel and face divide. It's a way of just keep swapping and swapping and having more interesting storylines going on. At the moment, I do know there's at least about 10 storylines going into the next pay-per-view. And I've just gone on YouTube, and Impact Wrestling have put something up. Pay-Gono is coming soon to Global Force Wrestling. Hashtag First Look Impact August something. Okay. I'll be interested to see who that is. Worker improvements. No worker improvements, but yeah, another good opening match. In a 68C plus in a decent pre-show match. Arn Anderson defeated the Ultimate Warrior in 7:23 by pinfall. Arn Anderson to get better his gimmick. Nice quality for match. Colour commentary together match a boost. Arn Anderson 70. Ultimate Warrior 52. No working improvements. Also, there is no Mick Foley for the next couple of months. He's getting 2 weeks off after his live match, just to do the similar thing. But I've got his gimmick set up ready for when he comes back. So he will no longer be Mick Foley. In a decent pre-show match, the UK boys defeated Rock and Roll Express when Robbie Brookside defeated Ricky Morton by the Icon Slam. So yeah, so we've got a tag team to replace, for the time being, the Nasty Boys. So yeah, the UK boys are in action. Now it's quality match. Colour commentary together match a boost. Robert Gibson 67, Ricky Morton 66, Stephen Regal 51, Robbie Brookside 43. Brookside improving in performance. Not a bad pre-show match really. In a 62C, in a decent pre-show match, Norman Smiley, Giant Haystacks and Marty Jannetty defeated Brian Pillman, Kevin Von Erich and Silent Short in 8:06 when Giant Haystacks defeated Pillman by pinfall and elbow drop. In terms of in-ring work, Silent Short was head and shoulders above everyone else. Brian Pillman seemed off his game. That's quality match. Colour conjugate match boost. Marty Jannetty 45, Haystacks 45, Smiley 41, Silent Short 70, Von Erich 60, Pillman 53. Haystacks improving rumble and performance, which is what I wanted because I want Haystacks to be a main eventer at some point. In a decent pre-show match, Dutch Mantel defeated Larry Zbyszko in a 60-something because it jumped for some reason. I don't know why. In a decent pre-show match, Truly Blanchard defeated Lance Von Erich and Rocky Johnson in Truly Blanchard defeated Lance Von Erich by a pinfall by a slingshot suplex. In terms of weight, Julie Blanchard head and shoulders over with everyone else. Lance Von Erich was the weak link. Now it's quality of the match. The colour commentary going to match a boost. Lance Von Erich 40, Truly Blanchard 72, Rocky Johnson 56. 66C plus, not bad actually. And we open up with a 93A. I didn't think that angle would get this, but there we go. So the first of our major storylines heading into Halloween Havoc. And I'm really looking forward to this. I think Halloween Havoc and the next 3 weeks of television, 3 months actually, sorry, is going to be quite hot with these storylines I've come up with. Now, because I've got rid of the heel and face divide, the storylines are going to be very different to what you guys are expecting. I'm not going to be putting people, they are going to be trapped as heel and faces in a storyline, but they will be trapped, but they could change after that storyline's finished and go back to being a good guy. The reason I've done this is you see that a lot in WWE and New Japan and that people swip and swap quite quickly. And in this game, if I did that sort of style of booking where you swip and swap depending on what the storyline is, you get a huge penalty for keep turning in heel face because there's no need to. So I've took it off just so that it can help me. So Randy Savage was real star in this segment. Terry Funk performed poorly. The storyline has advanced, segment has advanced and gained heat. So we begin. You see, last night I climbed the ladder and kept my title. You see, this place needed a little boost. I am your champion. I am your major star. Don't boo me. You see, the next pay-per-view is Halloween Havoc. Excuse me. I have something on my glasses which is really bugging me when I'm trying to read. There we go. That's better. And I have no opponent. You see, Global Force Wrestling can't find a suitable opponent for me. So I'm going to put my feet up at home with Miss Elizabeth and watch on TV. I won't be at the pay-per-view because they can't find someone good enough to face me. So yeah, Randy Savage is still going to be a heel, even without the heel and face divide. He's going to be the bad guy, the cocky heel face kind of guy, you know. Oh look, I ain't got an opponent because they can't find anybody to face me. Then Terry Funk comes out and goes, you know, they can find someone. I'll just put my name down to face you at Halloween Havoc. You see, Randy, I'm good friends with Hulk, and someone needs to take that belt off you. It's gone to your head. You see, in Japan, I had some great main event matches, and I've been doing the same here. You see, this company prides itself on fighting spirit. Great wrestlers you'll not see anywhere else. You see, everyone is exclusive to this place, and nobody works anywhere else. So I'll see you in 4 weeks and show you the fighting spirit and how good I am. So yeah, he's going, you know, hold on a minute. Don't be so chancy. You know, Halloween Havoc, I'm going to take you down. You know, Randy Savage, I'm coming for your belt. I'm going to take you down. You know, this place, everyone is exclusive. You can't see anyone, you know, these guys anywhere else, which is true. And, you know, we're all about the fighting spirit, which we are. And we opened the show with a 54C-, which is better than I thought this opening match would get. In above, I had decent wrestling, but didn't have much heat. Eddie Guerrero defeated Jeff Jarrett in 7:03 by pin for the Frog Splash. Jeff Jarrett's getting better at his gimmick, and that's quality to the match. Colour comment's getting a match boost. Eddie Guerrero 53, Jeff Jarrett 47. No work improvements of 54C-. Not a bad match. So yeah, we are being held in front of 7,500 people at the World War Memorial Stadium. I forgot to mention that. I think that's a sold out crowd actually. As we continue our amped tour of America. So in above, I had great wrestling and decent match in the crowd. The Fabulous Freebirds defeated the Midnight Express in 8:27 when Terry Gordy defeated Bobby Eaton by pin for the O&N Spike. The Freebirds make defense number 6 of their AWA World Tag Team titles. 74B-, they have great chemistry teaming together, Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton. The Collar Country getting a match of boost. Bobby Eaton 72, Stan Lane 72, Michael Haynes 74, Terry Gordy 80. The storyline has advanced this segment. Michael Haynes improving in technical. We move on. And yes, so at Halloween Havoc, I'll put this in now. After the attack, the Championship Committee have asked me to tell you, the viewers, that the UK boys will be taking on the Fabulous Freebirds. A nice little match there for you guys. I think that's one of the more exciting matches. And we move on to this one. In a pool match, The Undertaker defeated Sid Vicious in 8:28 by pinfall chokeslam. Undertaker makes defense number 12 of his next gen title. Gets a 50D plus, better than I thought this one would get as well. Sid Vicious getting better at his gimmick. Paul Bear did good work at ringside. Now it's quality lift the match. Colour comment's going to match a boost. Vicious 38, Undertaker 52. Undertaker improving in performance. Another good improvement. Okay. We got Nick on telly, quietly in the background. You can't hear it because it's on mute, I think. So The Undertaker celebrating his victory, holding his belt up. And then, yes, the Ultimate Warrior turns up and beating him down to the mat. So the Championship Committee have also ordered that Ultimate Warrior will meet The Undertaker at the pay-per-view for the next gen title. 40D-. In a 75B, we've got another pre-written angle, which is there's quite a few of this on the show. So Dusty comes out and goes, here we go, back here on out. 24 hours ago, in the Lethal Lockdown, we took down the Horsemen. You see, I'm the AWA GFW Global Force Wrestling World Champion. And at Halloween Havoc, I'll be facing Jimmy Snuka. I'm not bothered, I like it. When I go out there and defend my belt in front of you fans, or just fighting. You see, Global Force Wrestling gave me the option every single week with live events, TV and monthly pay-per-view. I'm upset that Jim Corgett promotion is no longer here, or the NWA, but it's the changing face of wrestling. So he's going, you know, he's coming out going, yeah, I like fighting in front of your fans. It's fun, it's good, it's exciting, and And this company's giving me the chart option every week with every single week. So he's saying Global Force giving me that opportunity. I did write that wrong. Every single week, we get to do live rents, we get to do TV, we get to do monthly pay-per-views, and it's brilliant. But he's a bit upset about Jim Crockett because he used to be the head booker there. But he's no longer around all the NWA. But he's going, fair enough, it's a change of face, I think of me. Then Jimmy comes out and goes, you see, Dusty, you don't give any chances to speak. You see, this was my time, not yours. I'm better than you. The only reason you got that is to get these fans' eyes on this product. At Halloween Havoc, I'll take that belt off you and I'll show you, Dusty, who the best person in this company. Who the best person in this company is. This company ain't been here a year yet, but it's already pushing the limits. You see, I will show you who should be the real champion now. He then punches Dusty, holds up the belt, drops him on the chest, leaving the ring laughing. So Dusty Rhodes is superb working without a script. He had the crowd in the palm of his hands the entire time. Jimmy Snuka did not do well, but the AWA has advanced started with this segment. 75B minus, not bad at all. So yeah, he's confirmed it. Thank you, Jimmy Snuka, for confirming this for me instead of me having to go to Championship Committee. Dusty Rhodes will be defending the belt against Jimmy Snuka. The idea behind this is why I've got rid of the heel and face divide, because if I did this event any other, it'd be face versus face and it wouldn't get a very good rating, and I wouldn't be able to write Jimmy Snuka as like the being a bit of a heel, but the fans still enjoy him, his character. And yes, in a deep bout of decent wrestling but didn't have much heat, Vader defeated the Phantom Sting in 7:59 by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Vader wins the AWA television title. Now it's called a list of the match. Color commentary match boost. Vader and ring performance of 58. Phantom Sting 51. The AWA International Storyline has advanced started a segment. Phantom Sting as improving in performance. I will confirm it now. The committee have decided that Vader will not meet Sting now until the next pay-per-view event. So the Phantom Sting will get his rematch for his championship against Vader at Halloween Havoc. Very good on Sting, improving performance. A 60C, better than I thought this match would get. A 72B minus, even better this one. So in about I had good hit and decent reaction from the crowd. Ted DiBiase and Scott Hall defeated Shawn Michaels and Kurt Hennig in 8:26 when Scott Hall defeated Kurt Hennig by pinfall, legally using the ropes for leverage. In terms of wing work, Ted DiBiase and shoulders around. Ted DiBiase Scott Hall showed excellent chemistry and teaming together. Okay. Colour commentary again, the match of boost. Scott Hall 56, Ted DiBiase 82, Hennig 62, Michaels 53. Both storylines have advanced for this, so I'm going to be announcing these two matches now for Halloween Havoc, because we've seen what storyline's going to be. So yeah, we're going to continue with everyone has a price storyline. It'll be Ted DiBiase and Kurt Hennig running that one now, and we're also going to be doing Scott Hall and Michaels over the United, not the NWA United States title, which is held by Leg Luger, but our United States title, which is held by Michaels. So Scott Hall and Michaels. I think it'll be good fun. I think, these two are very good in ring, and they've got some good future. So we'll click next. In a 75B minus, an exceptional match, King Kong Bundy and Terry Funk defeated Randy Savage and Andre the Giant in 8:05, and King Kong Bundy defeated Randy Savage by pin for the Big Splash. In terms of ring work, Randy Savage was head and shoulders everyone else. King Kong Bundy's weak link, blah blah blah. Randy Savage and Mr. Savage showed great chemistry. Andre the Giant seemed off his game. The colour commentary going to match a boost. Andre the Giant 82, Randy Savage 96, Terry Funk 84, King Kong Bundy 70. The storyline has advanced to the segment Lost Heat, the big brute storyline. So yeah, it was announced earlier today. It was announced earlier today to the fans who came into the arena that Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy will be facing each other at Halloween Havoc. The big brute storyline. That's something I'm looking forward to doing. And then backstage, now because we got Jim Crockett Promotions, the Gene Okerlund is no longer the authority figure. So that rule's been thrown out, and it will seem like the wrestlers are taking it on board. But the Bulldogs have found out that Tim Horner, aka Lightning Express, are going after their tag team titles. So that's going to be happening as well at Halloween Havoc, leaving them down and out. And here we go. So yeah, Jerry Lawler comes down to the ring. Shut up, the king is talking. You see, I am royalty, and I did not join Ted because he paid me. I joined Ted at Hard Justice because he's a friend. Me and Ted go way back, but you see, you idiots, you cheer Steamboat. Steamboat is nothing. He is a loser who don't need your cheers. He should be fired. He should be gone. Jesse, you signed this idiot. Idiot lump. Fire him now. So then Steamboat comes out of the crowd, from the crowd over the barricade and attacks Jerry while screaming, "See you at Halloween Havoc." So yeah, I actually did play the match at Hard Justice for this feud. I actually did that on purpose, which is the first time I've ever booked anything on purpose. I kind of have my storylines planned out to the end of December now. I haven't got anything for next year because I'm going to wait till we get to next year to see where I want to go with the company. But then I realised that actually the heel and face divide is going to mess up my booking. But yeah, that was planned out quite quickly. I knew that would work out, and I've had to go back to Hard Justice, which is 2 months ago, but in August, but it still worked. Then we have this massive match. In a battle that had great wrestling, good heat, Jerry Lawler, Jimmy Snuka, the Lightning Express defeat Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, and British Bulldogs in 8:20 when Jimmy Snuka defeated Dynamite Kid by pinfall of Superstar Flash. So the Jim Cornettes there, they have a good pair in the path feature. The colour commentary going to match a boost. Dynamite Kid 79, David Boy 78, Steamboat 82, Dusty Rhodes 93, Snooker 69, Lawler 83, Tim Horner 47, Brad Armstrong 50, and all the storylines advanced for this segment, which is the idea behind it. 72 by minus, not bad at all. In a decent match, Lex Luger defeated Owen Hart in 8:21 by pinfall of Flying Forearm. Luger makes defense number 4 of his United States Champion title. Lex Luger's getting back his gimmick, and that's called the match. Colour commentary going to match boost. Owen Hart 55, Lex Luger 70, no work events. I have not given Lex Luger a storyline. He's the only one I haven't got a storyline for because, I bought him out last night and I haven't got anything planned for that. I kind of planned all the others out, but I bought the NWA and I kind of quickly got a storyline for the NWA title and the Who Are You storyline. So yeah, in this match, I will be booking some stuff. I will read you through what happens here, but I'm going to book this one in now. I'm not going to book the other one in just yet because I don't want you to see this, but Adrian Adonis and Ric Flair will be meeting at the pay-per-view. That's kind of a storyline I'm going with. I don't know if it'll be any good, but hey-ho, that's one of the storylines I'm going with. So an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated Bob Orton Jr., Ric Flair and Adrian Adonis in 23-20. The order elimination was arranged on the first, then Bob Orton Jr. and finally Ric Flair. Hulk Hogan wins the NWA title. Ric Flair will now not allowed to go after the NWA title till No Way Out next year as well, because this is his only chance at the belt. He will now not be able to go for that belt as well. So Adrian Adonis getting back his gimmick. Adrian Adonis 72, Bob Orton Jr. 76, Ric Flair 91, Hulk Hogan 93. The NWA retires Vanessa Gate Heat. And that one has as well. Adrian Adonis proven in performance. An 80B plus for the main event and a 76B minus. So the match is over and Bob Orton Jr. beats down Hogan. So yeah, Bob Orton Jr. is attacking Hogan. I was able to do this as well because I ain't got the heel and face fight, so he's going to turn heel for a bit while he feuds with Hogan and probably go back to face afterwards. But yeah, what I'll do, guys, is I'll see you at the main title screen. And I'll show you all the storylines now you've got through here. So the show increased the popularity in 22 regions, 79B. Not bad. I think it could have been a bit better, but we had quite a lot of, not very good matches and quite a few storylines. But yeah, guys, we'll see you guys at the main title screen. Hey guys, welcome back. We're at the main title screen. So yeah, last night Sam, Hulk Hogan and Dynamite Kid. Let's just close that. So yeah, last night All Japan did better than us. They got an 82B, which is not surprising. I think because we're touring this across, the states, some events are going to be better than others because of depending on where we go. So we've got 6 days to the next show. As far as I'm concerned, we've got a lot of people out. Doink's going to be out for 5 months. I'm going to start the surgery for him. So yeah, he's got 4 months. We've got Nikolai Volkov, who was meant to be the original guy, so I swapped out him to Kurt Hennig in the other storyline. We've got Mike Von Erck, who's got neck nerve damage. We've got Brian Nobbs, who's on vacation. We've got Doink the Clown, who's in... So not only has he got a torn ACL, but he's also in rehab, which is helping heal. Jerry Saggs, 27. Mike Von Erck, 7 months. Rick Rude, 5 months, 3 weeks in rehab. Roddy Piper in the movie. Iron Streak should be back 7 days from tonight, so he'll be back in the next couple of weeks' time. But yeah, the ongoing issue I have is all the titles. So we got the AWA International Television storyline. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 storylines going on at the moment within this company. And I think that's the way we're going to get this company going good. Now, I don't know if I've already shown you this. I think I did go through all this with you before. But now we're going to have a quick look and see how the world's looking. But as you can see, there was a lot of promotions down in the gutter. You know, we're number 2 to WWE. Yeah, we are running the shot. We are close to going above Colt, and that's what we want. Because you look in the Tri-States, we're 74 in importance. We're 65 here, and we need 8. So that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So every single region, more or less, we need to get to 65C. That's the one we need to concentrate on in the Midwest. But as far as the concern in popularity, we're quite the same across the board. So yeah, guys, I will see you guys at the next episode of Amped. But we're going to have a quick look at something. The biggest problem we have now is Hulk Hogan. You see, this has changed as well. Because Savage was number 2. But, you know, because Roddy Piper hasn't been on TV, so Randy Savage's popularity since being booked into all these angles and being pushed to the moon because he's got the title on him. And where is Savage? Here's Savage. He's got the title on him and everything. He's been pushed to the moon. If you look at his popularity, how it's improved across the board because of our TV time since being given the title belt, it's amazing. So guys, what I will be doing is I will be leaving it here, getting the next episode of Amped booked. But we're going to have a quick look at our champions. So we've got the AWA International Champion is Vader. The AWA World Champion is Dusty Rhodes, which I'm going to be retiring. Don't get annoyed with me, but what we'll be doing is I'll show you in a minute. The World Light Heavyweight Champion is Brian Pillman. The World Tag Team Champions is Terry Gordon and Mike Haynes. Randy Savage is the Global Force Champion. Next Gen Champion is The Undertaker. The David Boy and Dynamite Kid, who are the only people who ever hold the Global Force Tag Titles. United States Champion Shawn Michaels. The World Champion is Dusty Rhodes. There's been no winners of that yet. Lex Luger is the United States Heavyweight Champion. And Hulk Hogan is the NWA World Champion. So we'll see how that goes. What I will be showing you now is I'm going to be doing this. I wanted to do this on camera. Is the GFW World will also be the GFW / AWA World Championship. The reason I've done this is because it just saves me having to put 2 belts on people. They can carry 1 championship around and it will look good. It will have, of course, the AWA World. Okay. That's a good close-up picture. That's it. So that's the belt they will hold. It's the AWA, but it'll be classified as the AWA / World GFW World title. So yeah, that's all set for the next show. I will see you guys with the next Amped as we head into Halloween Havoc. We've got January, we've got February, March to sort out. In April, we've got Call of Wild, Super Clash, Respect and Tradition, No Way Out. We've got quite a good thing going on. I hope that, you know, Halloween Havoc does as good because I want to get a match of the year or at least company of the year. So guys, I'll see you guys at the main title screen with Amped very shortly. Thanks for watching, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please get your seats ready because it's now time for Global Force Wrestling's Amped. It's been out in front of 4,312 people at the Les Mariki Stadium. Hello guys, we are live tonight from Hawaii. Woo! So yeah, in a decent pre-show match, the Midnight Express defeated the Bushwhackers in 8:28 when Bobby Eaton defeated Luke Williams by pinfall with a rocket launcher. 68C plus. Bobby Eaton showed excellent chemistry. The announced quality to match colour commentary going to match a boost. Luke Williams 54. Butch Miller 49. Bobby Eaton had a ring performance of 69 and Stanley had a ring performance of 69. Okay. And in our first ever light heavyweight division match, in the pre-show bout had Terrible Wrestling non-existent card heat, Mighty Jannetty defeated Bob Holly in 8-12 by pinfall with super kick, 37D-. But Bob Holly debuted his badass gimmick. It's got a poor initial rating of poor. Now it's qualitative match. The colour commentary going to match a boost. Bob Holly 19, Mighty Jannetty 43, Mighty Jannetty improving in Rumble. Good match all round. Yeah, okay, so we're doing good on the show. I'm just writing some notes. Quite literally. In a terrible pre-show match, Sid Vicious defeated Lance Von Erich in 8-24 by pinfall the powerbomb at 37D-. Sid Vicious seemed off his game. Sid Vicious getting better as good, and that's quality of match. The common commentary gave the match a boost. Lance Von Erich 35, Sid Vicious 36. A 37D-, no work improvements. What are you doing? Oh, okay. We ain't got none. Use sellotape. So in another pre-show bout, I had a decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Norman Smiley defeated Owen Hart in 8-04 by pinfall with a 57C-. So they have good chemistry. These two are in the light heavyweight division as well. That's quality to lift of the match. It's a colour commentary on the match of boost of 40 from Smiley, 59 from Owen. No work improvements of 57C-. Not a good match all around. And a 62C- in a decent pre-show match, Shawn Michaels defeated Arn Anderson and Rocky Johnson in 1805, and Shawn Michaels defeated Arn Anderson by a pinfall with Sweet Chin Music. Michaels makes it to number 3 of his Global Force United States title. And that's quality to lift the match. The colour commentary going to match a boost. Arn Anderson 55, Rocky Johnson 60, and Shawn Michaels 54. Not a bad match. I'm going to say this now, there's not many pre-written angles tonight for the stories. A lot of the stories I've advanced this week on telly, and I'm going to do that every other now and then. But yeah, so we've now got a lightweight division. Some people coming in next week. And in our pool match, Eddie Guerrero defeated Brian Pillman. And Eddie Guerrero and Brian Pillman didn't seem to click, which is going to be absolutely terrible for the feud I've got coming up. So the announced quality for the match, colour commentary going to match a boost. Eddie Guerrero 45, Brian Pillman 48. The WAW storyline has started with this, a 49D+. Eddie Guerrero is now the lightweight champion. No work improvements. And after the match, Brian Pillman is very angry and he jumps him from behind, beating him down to the mat. Now, I have spoken to the championship committee tonight and they have ordered that Brian Pillman defend his bout at Halloween Havoc. He will be allowed his rematch against Eddie Guerrero at Halloween Havoc. And not only that, we'll have a look at some of the other facts of the show. At that event, we're also going to get to see the lightweight division debut properly on pay-per-view. The problem is the lightweight division is going to be on a pre-show basis, apart from the championship match, just so we've got more time for the wrestlers. But you've got Bob Holly, Brian Pillman, Eddie Guerrero, Jeff Jarrett's in there as well, Mighty Jannetty, Norman Smiley, and Owen Hart. I don't think Jeff Jarrett's in it tonight because that leaves, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So, he hasn't debuted in it yet, but next week we'll see how we're looking. But Jeff Jarrett is a part of the lightweight division. He's just not wrestling for the lightweight division tonight. So, that's your first one. Mighty Jannetty will get his rematch against Bob Holly. Jeff Jarrett will also be meeting Norman Smiley. So, we've got 1, 2, 1, 2. But Owen Hart will not be booked for a lightweight match till later on in the... close to the show, but a 35E+, not bad at all. In an extremely short match, the Rock and Roll Express defeated Lion Express in 4:39 when Robert Gibson defeated Brad Armstrong by pinfall with a double dropkick after distraction from Davey Boy. We also had Dynamite Kid come in and distract Tim Horner. Tim Horner and both, so both of them were there. So the announced quality for the match, the colour commentary match boost, Tim Horner 50, Brad Armstrong 55, Robert Gibson 61, Ricky Morton 60. Storyline is advanced at 63C, not a bad match at all. And Brad Armstrong debuted a new hope spot that the They've got the crowd behind him. His psychology behind being able to use this as a go-to spot in the future. Thank you, Black Lancer. And our first big angle of the night gets a 92A. So this is normally what opens up the show, but we did it further in tonight. And here we go. So Bob comes out and goes, I'm not happy. You see, I came here to fight, and not only do I lose against Randy Savage, but I get put in the ring against 4 people for the NWA title. Hogan, you think you're going to get away with this? The NWA being controlled by the Global Force Wrestling is a disaster. And Hogan, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to get rid of you. So you see, I am a cowboy. We take no shit. I'm going to take back what is mine. You don't deserve that NWA title, and I want you to come out here and hand me what I deserve. Bob Ollie's laying down the law here. And then we go, Hulkamaniac, settle down. You really think you deserve this championship? You really think I'm going to give you this belt? I'm the highest merchant ticket seller here in Global Force Wrestling. You see, you had a chance. You see, it was elimination, which means you get pinned, you leave. You got pinned, you lost, end of argument. But you're so annoyed about losing a match, you want one-on-one match for the championship at Halloween Havoc. You see, Bob, I ain't afraid to face you in this match. Seems like Hawaii's a wild tonight, brother. So let's have a tag match in tonight's main event. Bob, fine, I've got my partner. So yeah, Bob's not really bothered, you know, he's like, okay, yeah, I've got my partner already tonight, so I'll see you then. So yeah, that is the NWA storyline, major storyline going on. I think I've already booked him actually in a match. Have I? Yeah, Bob Hop. Yeah, so it's now been confirmed to the fans who watch at home. Bob Orton is developing better performance skills, which is good. So we deserve better announcing, not too bad at all, really. In about that decent wrestling, we didn't have much heat. Dutch Mantel defeated Scott Hall in 8-10 by a pinfall of pile driver after a distraction for Shawn Michaels. And that's quality lifted match. The colour commentary in the match of boost. Scott Hall 54, Dutch Mantel 61. 64C, not a bad match for a TV taping. In the 78B, a music video promotes Dusty Rhodes. This was actually added for someone else, so you'll see in a minute. So yeah, Paul Bearer comes to the ring. He goes, oh yes, you sent a message, Ultimate Warrior. My Undertaker said he will face you. Oh yes. Warrior, you might be a new here, but you might like our newest client. And the man we pulled from hell earlier than planned. This is Mankind. He'll face us tonight. Oh yes. If you can beat Mankind, you will get your match. Oh yes, see you at the ring. So yeah, my Paul Bearer impersonation is good as ever. A 58C minus, not bad from these guys. But Mankind, that's... Basically, we've got the Phantom of the Opera Sting, who's the black and white Sting, as you all know and love, who didn't turn up until about 1995, I think. Or a bit later on, actually. I think it was 1997 or 1996. And now we've got Mankind as well, very early on. So yeah, we're changing the course of history. This is my history. You know, he got sent to Hell in the Buried Alive match, and now he's joined Paul Bearer and The Undertaker, you know, as this, you know, demonic Mankind. Of course, everyone knows who Mankind is. That match is on the card, but it's very short, I do believe. So in a decent match, The Undertaker, Giant Haystacks, Kevin Von Erich, Jerry Lawler, and Andre the Giant defeat King Kong Bundy, Ricky Steamboat, Kurt Hennig, Sergeant Slaughter, and Jeff Jarrett in 802 when Giant Haystacks defeated King Hennig by a pinfall the body splash. 74B minus, not bad. Paul Bearer did good work at ringside, and that's quality for match. Colour commentary on match of boost. Andre the Giant 76, Jerry Lawler 72, Kevin Von Erich 57, Giant Haystacks 46, The Undertaker 49, Jeff Jarrett 47, Sergeant Slaughter 62, Kurt Hennig 56, Ricky Steamboat 82, King Kong Bundy 69. Two of the storylines advanced and gained heat. The working improvements on taking improving performance and Kevin Von Erich and Technical. So yeah, Jeff Jarrett didn't debut this week because I didn't have enough people in the lightweight division to have Jeff Jarrett a part of it this week, so he's put into this match just to blow that out. And in a battle that had good wrestling and a decent match from the crowd, Larry Zbyszko defeated Lex Luger in 6:29 by pinfall. Larry Zbyszko wins the NWA World Heavyweight title. And as GFW Championship Committee have already stated, Larry Zbyszko will have to defend that belt against Lex Luger in their return match at Halloween Havoc. And we have now more or less got our full match card. Now we have our full match card for the pay-per-view. So when we get to the closing angle of the night, I'm gonna run down the match card so you can all see what's gonna be happening at Halloween Havoc, whether on the main card or pre-show. So in about that good good wrestling and decent match in the crowd. Ted DiBiase defeated Truly Blanchard by pinfall legally using the ropes and leverage. A 71C plus announced quality for match. Colour commentary going to match a boost. Ted DiBiase had a ring points of 71. Truly Blanchard 61. So that's a good match. I'm just going to write something down in my notes. $671C plus. So that's not a bad match, really. I think that's really, really good. In a 51D plus, in an extremely short match, Ultimate Warrior defeated Mankind in 3 minutes 52 by pinning with a big full splash. Of course, we already kind of confirmed he's going to have the match, so you knew he was going to win. Paul Bay did good work at ringside. You know, Ultimate Warrior was really off his game. That's quite a good match. Colour commentary going to the match of boost. Mankind had a ring performance of 49. Ultimate Warrior 44. So not bad at all. 52D plus Ted DiBiase is okay. That was meant to go further, you know, after the match, and then Kurt Angle comes out and beats him up. Randy Savage and Terry Funk are in the back having a heated, you know, conversation, but nothing comes of it. They don't hit each other. In a bad, good wrestling and decent reaction to the crowd, the UK boys and the Hart Foundation defeated Fabulous Freebirds and British Bulldogs in 8-18 when Jim Nadine Hart defeated Michael Haynes by pinfall the Anvil Flatliner. Where Brookside was a weak link, but I don't care. I'm trying to get him up. 71C plus. Dynamite Kid, nice quality, and the colour commentary match boost. Dynamite Kid 79, David Boyce 77, Mike Kane 61, Terry Gordy 70, Jim Nadine Hart 62, Bret Hart 60, 76, Stephen Regal 52, Rory Brookside 42, David Boy Smith improving in flying and performance. And both storylines have events with that segment, so that's not too bad. In a 72B minus, in about that good wrestling and good heat, Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, and the Phantom Sting defeated Vader, Jimmy Snuka, and Randy Savage. In 7:39, when Dusty Rhodes defeated Jimmy Snuka with bionic elbow, Jimmy Snuka's really off his game. Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth great chemistry. Now it's quite a live match. Colour commentary going to match boost. Phantom Sting 51, Dusty Rhodes 88, Terry Funk 77, Randy Savage 94, Jimmy Snuka 68, and Vader 55. Jimmy Snuka improving in performance. As I said, I'm not doing many big angles this week. I kind of want to advance the storylines in wrestling matches like they did in the 1980s. It was more advanced about the wrestling in the ring than it was promos and stuff, but we will be doing promos as you saw. And yes, so Chris Adonis in an exceptional match, Ric Flair and Bob Orton defeated Adrian Adonis and Hulk Hogan in 21 minutes 18, when Bob Orton defeated Adrian Adonis by pinfall with a suplex. And 84B, not a bad main event at all. Adrian Adonis getting better with his gimmick. Hulk Hogan 89, Adrian Adonis 71, Bob Orton Jr. 78, Ric Flair 91. Those two storylines have advanced that segment. And I haven't lost heat. I think they've probably gained heat. And we end the show with no closing angle with an 81B. And we increased our popularity in 22 regions. So there you go, guys. That was Global Force Wrestling Amped. We have now 2 shows away. We've got a huge card stacked, decked, fully ready for the Halloween Havoc pay-per-view. So, guys, I'll see you next week for our next episode of Amped.